Hello children, in this video we will look into the Harappan cities which is in Gujarat. The first one is Lothal. Lothal was situated at the head of Gulf of Khambat. The region around Lothal was rich in semi-precious stones, and the most important item which was traded were the stones only. Lothal had a flourishing bead making industry at that time, which made bead of terracotta, stone, shells, etc. You know, Lothal has the remains of a large tank like brick structure. Remains have been found in Lothal. This might have been a dockyard from which maritime trade was carried on. As earlier I have told you that they use seals and ceilings also that had a mark on it through which it could be understood that this particular thing has been traded from this particular area, right? Not far from this structure, the remains of a storehouse have been found, right, in Lothal. Now, coming to the next city, that is Dholavira, one of the largest Harappan cities excavated in India is Dholavira in Khadir Island, that is in Run of Kaksh. Both are in Gujarat, let me tell you. One in has been situated in Gulf of Khambat, and next one Gulf of Kutch. The city has three parts, a citadel, a middle town, and a lower town. Firstly, when I have told you about Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, I have told you about the city has been divided into two parts, that is Citadel and Lower Town. But here in Dholavira, the city has three parts, a Citadel, a Middle Town, and a Lower Town. The Citadel and the Middle Town are enclosed within high walls provided with gateway. Stones have been used in construction of some of the houses. Stones houses have also been found there. The lower town is not enclosed within a wall, as most probably the rulers of Dholavira lived in the citadel. It was just an assumption. The rich in the middle town and ordinary people in the lower town. Children, all the things, whatever the remains they have found, that was just their assumption. Archaeologists have after excavation, they studied the things and then they get into a conclusion that yes, this particular area must be for the rich and you know uh, and or for ordinary people it was maybe they will be living in lower towns. There is an open space between the citadel and the middle town where public functions might have been held. Again, this is just an assumption, but it was like, uh, an open area. That's why it is just an assumption again. The remains of several wells and large tank of the storing water has been found in the city, in Dholavira. One very interesting find at Dholavira is an inscription of 10 large letter of the Indus script, which is, you know, one of the most interesting find that archaeologists have found. Coming to one topic, that is seals and sealings, which is there in your book. Seals may have been used to stamp bags and pocket, as I've told you earlier, that contains good which can be sent from one place to another. And then after a bag was closed or tied, a layer of wet clay was applied on the knot and the seal was pressed on it. Why? Because it could be understood that this particular thing has been traded or has been exported from that particular area, right? For that. Now, the mystery of the end of these cities. The archaeologists, the scholars believe that a lot of assumption have been found, or a lot of assumptions are there in this also, as Indus Valley civilization lasted from 2500 BC to 1500 BC approximately. Excavation have revealed that the city of Mohenjo-daro was destroyed over and over again and was rebuilt at the same time for 9 times. Again, assumption. The exact cause of the decline of this great civilization, means Indus Valley civilization, is not known. It is just suggested that the cities might have been destroyed by earthquake, flood, or change in the course of Indus. Maybe, according to your book, maybe overgrazing, flood, because of uh, earthquake. A lot of assumption have been found in this also, for the mystery of the end of this civilization, right? So, hope you have understood the chapter. Thank you, children.